Hey YouTubers, guess what time it is?
That's right, amigos. It's time for another episode of Hello, hello, hello. I am so glad you are here. Which do you like better? The talking Mexican with glasses or without the glasses? Oh, before I forget, if you would like to invite me, the Talking Mexican, to visit your school, church, organization, or business to speak about how I went from being a victim to a survivor to a man, we can do this superhero, aka the Talking Mexican, please write me via the contact page on my website. The address is listed above. Or by writing me directly by sending an email to carlos.carlosmichael@gmail.com. Either way, I look forward to hearing from you, even if only to say hello. In 2011, thank you, Father God, I had the pleasure or displeasure, depending on the outlook of the individual, to turn 50 years old.
We sing happy birthday to you.
For me, it was a positive experience. Not at all like it was when I turned 30, but I won't go there. Since my birthday is just around the corner, December 28th, and I will be turning 55. Hey, don't be hating on me just because not all baby boomers in their 50s look like a delicious plato of sizzling fajitas like me. Mwah! I thought it would be fun to share with you 20 and 30-year-olds who think your youth will go on forever, what you can expect when you turn the big 5-0. We will look at the good and the not so good. Let's start with the not so good first, with credit to Deborah Witt of Purple Clover, 17 Surprises Your Body Has in Store for You Post 50, Friday, July 17, 2015. Deborah lists 17 changes your body undergoes once you turn 50. Your sense of smell begins to decline, and food cravings begin to change. You begin to experience a higher craving for cookies, chips, and sweets. I can just picture your two chins looking like a butt sitting on your neck. Your sweat begins to change. Doesn't smell quite the same as it used to. If you want to prevent old people smell, according to Deborah, stay on top of your personal hygiene and eat less onions and garlic. Getting out of bed becomes a challenge. But then again, for some of you, that was already a challenge when you were young, también. This is because your muscles, ligaments, and tendons aren't as strong as they used to be. Your legs begin to have trouble keeping up with you. You can thank the slowing down of motor control commands from your brain to your muscles for that. You essentially become a slow punk. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah. It takes longer to recover from an injury. This is because muscle mass begins to decline, which usually starts at age 45. In addition to bone density dropping about 10%. It becomes harder to open jars and windows. Oh, you'll be like, oh, damn, I can't get this open. Again, due to the decline of muscle mass. You begin to shrink. One day you are 5 feet, 11 inches tall. The next you are a damn midget. This is due to the spinal column getting shorter, which begins at age 40. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes. Mysterious aches begin to appear, like all over the body. This is where you begin to pay the price for not listening to your mother when she reminded you about maintaining good posture and lifting things properly. No, not those things, among other things. Clean underwear comes to mind. The bathroom becomes the most visited room in the house. This is the one the talking Mexican hates the most. If you aren't running back and forth because of an overactive bladder, you're suffering from constipation. You tend to bruise more easily, and your nails and skin begin to look like you are the son of Godzilla. I don't think I need to say any more on that. Let's see, what else? Oh, yes, the cavity creep returns. That is because the enamel that protects your teeth begins to thin out and break down. Here's another one of my not-so-favorites. Your waistline begins to become a constant struggle to control. Changes with your metabolism and hormones are to blame for this. Time to start watching what you eat and how much you eat. You also need to get out and walk more. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. You're still trying to get out of the damn bed. Your pi equals MC squared doesn't compute as quickly as it used to. In a nutshell, our ability to recall facts, words, and details begins to decline as we age. Sex isn't quite what it used to be. In other words, you begin to dry up if you're a female, or you can't quite raise the flag like you used to if you were male. But that does not mean you cannot enjoy a plate of hot sizzling fajitas on occasion. Two more things to consider when you are in your 50s, in the not-so-good category. There is a generation or two behind you that already think you are old, or worse, ancient. And last but not least, all the facelifts and tummy tucks in the world won't erase how old your innards really are inside.
Hail to the king, baby.
Now, let's take a look at the positives of being 50 and over. Senior discounts begin to add up. You don't have to be concerned with what others think about how you look, what you wear, why you like what you do, etc. So for those of you who make a big deal because old dude like me be wearing plastic tighty-whities, well, I can't do it on the air, but you become the master rather than the student. Holidays and birthdays are more about the people you share them with and not the gift or gifts you receive. You're close to retirement and can finally leave the office politics and the BS to the younger generation. All the crap you thought was important that you fretted over suddenly becomes unimportant. You begin to mean more to your children, providing you raise them right, and friendships become more meaningful. Here's a real clicker. When you get together with your friends, the topics of discussion are about grandchildren, children, aches and pains, politics, the younger generation, who has the best doctor, and stuff like that. Man, that doesn't sound very exciting at all. You can spoil your grandchildren and then send them home as punishment to wreak havoc on their parents. Payback is up. You don't really know about the bad that is happening around the world because you cannot hear or see as well as you used to. That can be a plus. You can throw your underwear in the trash. The horror! Rather than wash them because you are no longer wearing cotton whites, but depends instead. Well, some of you anyway. There you have it. The good and the not so good of what you can expect when you young things switch from baby soft skin to shoe leather skin. Well, my friend, this does it for today's The Talking Mexican. Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe. Give God all the glory. Have fun, be kind to one another, love with your soul, smile with your heart, and take a moment to pray for peace. I will talk to you again soon.